Down the middle, it is loose. Poke checked away. Bruins had an opportunity. Crowder couldn't control. Gets knocked down. Good night to keep your head up. Wesley clears it on the near side to Janney. Janney takes a hard shot from Patty Verbeek. Up through center, David Maley couldn't get it. Shanahan was going the wrong way. Peterson and Shanahan collide.
They just change a little bit so that they're not as bulky, and you can use them and still stick handle with the puck.
You could tell just by looking at him. He is in a great deal of pain. He got driven into the boards. Now a fight at center ice. Here's our first one of the night. This one came right off the draw, and it's Brendan Shanahan who got involved in it.
This is a rematch of
Willie Plett.
Game 2.
They're going to need 5 minutes after this one. Shanahan in trouble now as the jersey's over his head, and that'll bring the linesman in.
I'll tell you, Gary, that's a great fight in that there's Willie Plett, an older player, 33 years old, and young Brendan Shanahan. Willie's been around a lot of fights, and Shanahan is just getting to know these sort of things, and it really was an interesting battle.
We've got a whistle. A couple of minors coming up here. Plett takes a shot from Anderson after the whistle had already blown. And they're going to go, and there may be a couple of extras here. Now they drop gloves. Anderson tries to get a shot in. Harry Anderson going at it with Bob Sweeney now. Linesmen are caught up the other way. The other one's trying to get down there to help out. Barry Anderson has already gone off the ice with Brendan Shanahan. They got them in the box.
It ended up being Danico and Sweeney.
Yeah.
We had a good go there. Sweeney got the glove, the sweater over, but Danico got the better of the punches in.
Now we're going to have a bunch of penalties on this one as Koharski will go over and make the calls on it. The linesmen have their hands full on that one. 15:56 to go in the second period. The Bruins leading at 3-0. Kluzak will pick it up. Bruins out shooting New Jersey 17-9 in this game. Hard run on the far side. Middleton rather tied up by Cirella. Cirella in the corner. Devils cannot get it out of the zone, but the advantage is over. Lensman was able to keep it in. They go wide to Kluzak. Kluzak shot. He scores! It is not a power play goal, but it's a 4-0 game. As Kluzak skating in had nobody on him, and the Bruins get another big one.
Here we'll see Verbeek right here. The puck comes up. Gary, that's just the ugly side of hockey right there.
Troy Crowder was out there playing for the first time in the NHL for the Devils. Crowder who played at Utica. Wallana. Wallana with a bad shoulder. You can see how much it bothers him, and now here they go. That didn't take long. Behind the play. They were just looking for each other. That's what they were sent out there to do. Jay Miller is no piece of cake to go after on the ice.
Well, I'm sure when Terry O'Reilly put his lineup in with Jay Miller out there, that's what made the final decision whether or not Troy Crowder was going to be on the ice tonight.
They're both going to go. They'll pick up fighting minors. Well, this is the part of the game that people who rail on hockey, and me included at some point, complain about, and I just don't like it. These guys are in for one reason, and that's to fight. They would have fought before the puck was dropped. Peter just said, oh, you get a 10-minute misconduct, so you got to wait. I just soon put him out behind the building, let him fight out there. And Brown got it. Brown. Shanahan came right back to it. Patrick Sundstrom back out. Danico takes it right in front. Shot, score! Power play goal. Brendan Shanahan. 4-1. Boston leading.
Great hand-eye.
That is not easy to do.
Oh, here's Shanahan all by himself. Now watch his right hand, probably his left hand, and he puts it back on and bats it into the net. Great hand-eye coordination.
Shanahan's first playoff goal ever. In the net, Wesley trying to break it up, could not. Wolanin trying to center, couldn't get it in. Turn around to the point. Aaron Broughton ran into Wolanin. Broughton got it back, centered it. Verbeek, shot, save. That's a huge save. Lemelin came up big. 3-on-2 the other way. It is Lensman dropping it off. Crowder holding. Crowder centered, shot, score! Oh, what a pass as Kenny Lensman put it in.
Gary, what a save by Lemelin at the other end. The score should be 4-2, or could be 4-2. And then all of a sudden now it's 5-1 for the Bruins. Lemelin, who's had an outstanding playoff, been the very best player probably the Bruins have had next to Bork, or maybe more than Bork.
Here's a chance for a 2-on-1 the other way. Dropped back into the middle. Rolled right out in front. Covered up. Turnaround shot. Save made. Miller had the shot. Rebound shot. Saved by Sauvé. And now Miller, who took the shot, gets up. Having a look at Perry Anderson. That puck got lost in the bodies in front. Jay Miller found it. Got off a couple of pretty good shots on Sauvé.
Now, Gary, Jay Miller last year had a lot of penalties, but he didn't score very much. This year he also had a lot of penalties, 304 minutes of penalties, but he took off 20 pounds because he wanted to get back to the weight that he felt he played the best hockey at. He wanted to be considered a hockey player on the Bruins team. He had 7 goals, 12 assists, 19 points.
Michael Talbot pulling it away to himself, and it will be shot in. Talbot got dumped at the line by Driver.
Here's that opportunity we're just talking about. You see Janney, 23. Now watch, just follow Janney. The puck's in front of the net. Janney will come right in now. Brown goes to take a backhand. Bounces right off Janney. I'm sure Brown had thought the goaltender was down, just get it up and over. But there was Janney.
Lensman with a block. Here's a break. All by himself, Tom McCarthy. Score! He put it in. 1 minute left to go in the game. Bruins about to take the 2-1 edge. This Wales conference, and now a Bruins player dumped at center ice. Michael Talbot going off the ice, turning back, looking to the bench, believing he got decked by somebody. I did not see how he went down, but somebody must have hit him. Terry O'Reilly is really upset about it. Terry O'Reilly now, let's see who he sends out in this situation. Whoever it was for the Devils is obviously on the bench. O'Reilly screaming out here at the linesman. Boy, he is really mad. He expected the linesman to help out. He thought the linesman, yeah, he's telling him you didn't see anything. Use your eyes. I'm not going to quote him. Taken by Danico. 45 seconds left to go. He's got the big people out there. As Miller's out there on the ice with Plett and Byers. They take a run at. That's who they wanted. They got him. It was Troy Crowder. That's who they were after, and they found him in the corner.
There's one going on behind the net also.
Crowder and Byers. That's Byers on Crowder. Crowder's the one who apparently knocked down Michael Talbot at center ice. And Byers went right after him. The other one behind the net has been broken up. Well, the Bruins knew who to look for, and they found it. Lyndon Byers will go to the dressing room along with Troy Crowder, playing his first NHL game for New Jersey. Clearly came up to be muscled, and he waves at the Bruins bench. Oh my Lord, that is sick. He blows a kiss to O'Reilly. You gotta be kidding me.
You know, it's embarrassing because it's It's the way that the game is played, but it's not always, you don't always enjoy watching it.
Sure don't. No Byers, 5 minutes for fighting. Troy Crowder, 5 fighting and 2 minutes elbowing, which is an instigation call. Here's how it started. So those are the penalties. They will come at 19:24. We have just 34 seconds left to go in this one, as this one ends ugly.
Not only the rest of this game, which wouldn't be too much, but he would miss 2 more because it would be his 3rd game misconduct.
So Byers and Crowder go to the dressing room. Koharski may add more on right here. I think he's going to.
And if he has given Anderson a misconduct, it's Anderson's 3rd misconduct, which means he gets a game misconduct, which means he misses the next 2 games.
Perry Anderson going to the dressing room. Willie Plett going to the dressing room. And it is a 10-minute misconduct. Again, I'm assuming something was said in that situation. I don't know exactly what would be called here for the bench minor. Oh, you got a couple of coaches who right now, even Terry O'Reilly, who's winning, not been happy with the way this thing has ended. The penalties: Byers, 5 minutes for fighting. Troy Crowder of the Devils, 5 minutes for fighting and an elbowing. Anderson, the 10-minute misconduct. Plett, the 10-minute misconduct. And delay of game is what the call is on the bench minor. All coming at 19:24. 10 seconds left to go in the game. Bruins leading 6-1 here. They're going to take a 2-1 edge. The Wales Conference Championship Series. Game 4 Sunday here at the Meadowlands. Peterson's got it. 1 second and that's it. Shot in on Sauve, and now Sorella didn't like that. Sorella didn't like Peterson taking that shot right at the buzzer, and they're having words. Koharski now just wants everybody off the ice.
So the players for the Bruins that helped them win game 1 helped them win game 3.
Schoenfeld moving off late here as he's waiting for Koharski to come by. He's going to stand right over there and talk to him, in fact, as Koharski comes off the ice, and Koharski's being blocked by Schoenfeld, and he better be careful. And he's being pulled away from Koharski. Koharski's warning him. You see Schoenfeld not happy at all with what was going on in the game, and they'll trail down